It's been, like a month since we posted an episode.
Sorry, guys.
No, don't apologize. It's on. It's life.
It's
C'est
life.
la vie.
I keep, tweeting, oh, we're going to record today. Never mind. Or, we'll probably have an episode up next week. Maybe. I don't know.
We're just, a little bit of a tease, you know?
Yeah.
We're, blue balling our listeners.
Ew. They stick around, though.
Yeah.
And we're happy to have you.
Yes.
The engagement on Twitter, still there.
Oh, my God. And that's all
Love
you.
that for us.
That's all you.
Yeah.
I can't.
Annoying.
No, I can't do the social media right now.
Oh, I need people to know what I'm thinking at all times. So
fair enough.
Social media is kind of made for me.
Well, before we get too far into this, welcome to episode 13 of the Lonelycast. Woo woo,
Hey.
lucky number 13.
Oh.
Also, Taylor Swift's favorite number. Fun fact.
This is true. And she was a big part of our first episode.
She was a huge part of our first episode.
Yeah.
Love ya, Miss Taylor. Thank you for unknowingly being my emotional support through a lot. But yeah, no, the social media, I am going through a bit of a crisis because I think I've just been consuming far too much dystopian, just negativity when it comes to technology and social media.
Yeah.
But unintentionally, because I'm trying to be well informed and engage in interesting conversations and hear what other people have to think about it. But I recently just watched do you know CJ the X? I feel like I've sent you one of their videos before.
Maybe?
Okay.
Can you give me a little description?
They do long form video essays.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and they talk super fast and stuff like that. So it feels really good on my brain. Because they'll
Scratches
have
that itch.
Yeah. But I just watched his recent video, which was a 2.5 hour long video about Bo Burnham's Inside. Callbacks. But it was Jeff Bezos versus Bo Burnham or something like that. I think that was the title. Really well done. Absolutely phenomenal. Just tying in the philosophy and the just the social dilemmas and stuff like that that's going on. He also talks about the movie or documentary The Social Dilemma. But I didn't realize until watching that video that Elon Musk has in fact gone ahead and invented a microchip for our brain. Did you know about this?
I just caught up to the robot thing.
Okay.
What?
Oh yeah, the robot thing, the robot in China, I think it was, or
Yeah.
was it China or Korea or something?
I think, I'm not sure.
I didn't read the article. My friend just told me about it, but they killed 4 people or something like that.
What? Wait, what?
You didn't hear about that?
They killed people?
Yeah.
The robots did?
The one robot did, because they programmed this AI to do something. I don't know what they programmed it to, but the AI kept override. Hold up, I need to Google this before I start spewing wrong information. But supposedly, what I was told was AI. It was coded a specific way, and the scientists that coded it were trying to override it and cancel the code, but the AI just kept overriding their cancellations and ended up killing 4 people. I know. Okay, wait, hold up. I'm putting my mic down so I can Google this with 2 hands.
How did they kill it? Should we guess in the comments, guys?
It was Japan. I think.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Oh my god. What? All of these are from 2018 and it's a conspiracy. What? Hold up.
No, robots killed people. You heard it here first.
Okay.
We start a bigger conspiracy.
I don't want to perpetuate misinformation.
I do. It
Okay,
keeps
wait.
things fun.
Uh, Killer
Robots
robots.
aren't killing
Urgent need to
people.
fast track talks. Okay. This is just a proposition to like. As far as I can tell, this is false.
I just got really stressed out.
Yeah. I was like
So
going
thanks for
through a full
that.
crisis. Okay. Well, all of these links are very weird. It's to a bunch of conspiracy theory websites, so I don't think that information was true. So never mind. Scratch that. A
I'm
robot
like always
did
on
not,
the
in fact.
verge of a heart attack. And
Yeah.
so that information was not helpful.
I'm sorry.
So just for anyone else who's constantly stressed out, there aren't robots that are killing people yet.
Yet.
Soon.
Soon there will be. No, okay. So the thing that was freaking me out is the Neuralink, which is the microchip that Elon Musk developed that can hook up to your brain. And he literally, like, it's a real thing now. And what the initial intention is for its use is to help with paralysis and chronic pain and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. That's like technology for good, right?
People don't use technology for good, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. But what I also learned from this video was that Elon Musk, before this kind of thing was invented, he ended up meeting with a bunch of like world leaders and sat in different like, I don't know, like just meetings with all these like powerful world people and
Important
was like
meetings.
yeah, important meetings with important people, and was like, oh, we need to make sure that there are regulations on AI so this kind of thing doesn't happen, because if it gets into the wrong hands, it can be used for bad. And so we need to make sure that there's like already regulations in place because technology is growing at such a fast pace, blah, 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 blah. He wasn't listened to by anybody. Like nothing actually went through and like came about of that. So then he just went ahead and literally made it. Well, he probably didn't invent it as in Elon Musk fashion, but like but
I hate
he
that guy.
yeah, like Tesla, I guess, or Elon or whatever made a microchip for your brain that's like actually usable now. So like transhumanism, I mean, it's already kind of a thing because we have prosthetics and stuff for. You can tell I'm like going through a crisis. I'm like sitting here. But we already have like robotic prosthetics for amputees and stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
So like,
but that's a little different.
yeah.
I
So
still don't understand how those work, by the
basically,
way.
it's like this, from what I could see, it's like this little like computer circle drive thing that like attaches to the outside of your head that has like a couple of like wires that go like into your skull and attached to probably some kind of nerve center in your brain. And then they'll be able to like probably change up like pain receptors and nerve endings and stuff like that, which is like with chronic pain and paralysis and stuff, they'll be able to just like rewire your brain so that those issues are like fixed, right? But if we have literal computers like AI attached to our brain, essentially if it gets to the point where someone else like is able to manufacture something similar or something better, we could turn humans into like supercomputers. And then eventually, I mean, as we know, like it becomes like a more popular thing to the general public because like why not? Why wouldn't you want to be, you know, fluent in every single language or like have all of Wikipedia memorized?
I guess, but also that sounds boring if everyone
Right? But then
just
it's
knew
like
everything.
but then it's like it
There'd
comes
be
to the
no more
question.
fun facts.
Yeah,
And I like fun
Everyone
facts.
would know everything. But then like why would you hire an actual human as opposed to like a superhuman? You know?
It's true.
So would like regular humans become kind of obsolete in replacement of like AI? Which I know.
Why do you do this to me?
I don't know. I don't know. So that's one of the things that has been on my brain recently.
And now it is on mine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I do what I can to enlighten and stress out.
That's so stressful. Like, the idea that you could just, like, be better, like, be smarter, and if I could just, like, stop having anxiety.
I know.
That'd be cool, but
that's true.
I also would never, because it would stress me out. I think it would make me more anxious.
Well, like,
what if people, like, hacked into your brain?
That's it. That is it. Then we're susceptible to, like, fucking being hacked. And then, like, what if, like, someone just, like, hacks a bunch of humans and has, like, a robot human army, like a cyborg army that's just, like, I don't know.
I would hack Norman Reedus and make him date me.
Oh.
That's so valid. Scary, though.
Yeah.
I wish humans would just stop.
Me too.
Like, put your energy into stuff like, I don't know, put your energy into fucking climate change and homelessness.
Yeah.
They're like, I mean, I guess, like, that's a good reason to have a microchip in your brain. Mm-hmm. It helps people or whatever, but let's focus on what we already got going on.
Yeah. And, like, as much as I don't like Elon Musk, I do respect him for first spending years trying to advocate for regulations on AI, and then just being like, well, fuck it, if no one's going to listen to me, I'm just going to make it. And then at least that way I'm the only one that has made it so far and can, like, make sure that the technology is used for good things. But who knows? I don't know. I think Elon Musk hasn't, I mean, obviously outside of his terrible business practices when it comes to, like, treating employees well and giving credit where credit's due, I think that, like, the stuff that he has created out of his company hasn't been inherently negative, you know? Whether that be, like, kind of expanding the market on space instead of having it be, like, a super nationalist thing. It's now, like, more of, like, a every billionaire can go to space instead of just the government. The free market, baby.
Do you think that Grimes has a chip in her brain and that's why she's dating Elon Musk?
Maybe. Maybe she was like...
Maybe she's a robot.
Yeah, patient zero. Ooh.
He had to make his girlfriend.
It's
like a weird science situation.
Yeah. Grimes has been in the works. I mean, there's a big enough age gap, I think, between the two of them. That would make sense.
I got this picture today.
Oh my god. Wait, you have to describe it for the podcast.
So, in this picture, we have the guy from Scream. Does he have a name?
No. The killer. Jeff
the killer in Scream. This is the guy with the mask. And then he's got, it's a pink background with strawberries. And it's really cute. And it's from this shop on Etsy.
Aw.
Called Chelsea Ray Artistry. And she has cute stuff.
Aw.
So that was a little shout out for you. You're welcome.
Shout out Chelsea Ray Artistry. 5
people might go check out your shop. You're welcome.
You are welcome. I know I will. Why does it... And we're not sponsored.
Now to our next sponsor.
Yeah. Me undies. No.
I heard they're not very good underwear.
Probably not. I feel like most sponsorships, if you have to pay to get, like, boring people to talk about stuff on their podcast, then you're probably not making that great of a product.
We're as boring as it gets. So if anyone wants to give us some money to talk about their product.
Is there anything new in your life? What's been going on?
I had a pretty bad mental breakdown, which is part of the reason why we haven't recorded in a while. Dyed my hair.
Oh my god.
So,
shit.
Abby didn't notice.
Fuck me.
I waited to call about on the podcast. And so everyone in the comments say, Abby, what the fuck?
I'm sorry. I knew that something was different, but, like, I've seen your hair this shade before, and I feel like all versions of your hair kind of just have blended together.
I just wanted something different, so...
It looks good. I like it.
Thanks.
You look really pretty.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm really bad at noticing things.
No, it's okay. I saw my dad. He didn't notice. My coworkers, like, a couple of them didn't recognize me, so I, like, walked in and, like, went down to the basement, which is, like, where we put all of our stuff. And my coworker looked at me and was, like, thought I was, like, a client that was just going downstairs. And she was like, what the fuck are you doing? But, I don't know. I don't hate it. It was really, really dark when I first dyed it, and I was like, oh. But
yeah.
I think I might add, like, a white streak to it.
Ooh.
Get a little crazy.
Get a little crazy for the autumnal season.
One of my sister's coworkers that I know came up to me and was like, oh, you dyed your hair dark. It's nice color for the colder weather. And I was like, hey.
You know, I don't know what I'm going to say, but I'm just thinking about you with a pumpkin spice latte, and I'm probably going to buy you one when I'm in Edmonton, just so I can
had one this morning.
Oh, really?
My first one.
Ever?
I had one, like, a long time ago, but what the funny thing is, I switched shifts with one of my coworkers today, so my other coworker brought it for her, and then I was there, so she gave it to me.
Wow.
And it was the size of my head, and I drank most of it, and I feel really awful.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not a huge PSL fan, I'm not going to lie.
I don't really like sweet stuff, so, like, my coffees, I don't really like them that sweet. I either drink it black or, like, an oat milk latte.
Oh, hell yeah.
Gay.
Because I'm gay. That's the only reason. Oh, speaking of gay.
Yes, I'm listening.
Look at my new shoes.
Oh, cute.
They are off of the street and from my friend's apartment. My friends found them on the street and then brought them to their apartment, but they didn't have anybody that they belonged to, so I saw them and I said, hey, I like these shoes. I went to a house party in them, and then I was like, hey, can I keep these shoes? And they were like, yeah. For those of you who are just listening and not watching, they're a pair of blue suede platform Doc Martens that are like vintage Doc Martens. Like they're
old. A pretty sweet find.
Pretty sweet.
When you said off the street, my brain was thinking of off the wall. Like, I thought you were saying it was like a brand. And then you were like, yeah, we found them.
Vans, off the wall. Yeah, no.
Oh, I have to send you a video. Oh. It's just this guy dancing in Vans, and it's to Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon.
Yep.
I think you'd like it.
Yeah, that's a good bop. Yeah, I haven't been on TikTok in probably a month, I think.
I miss you. I think I'm still sending you videos, so you have a lot to catch up on if you decide to download it again.
We'll see. I don't know. I've been my brain has been feeling a little light recently. And I keep getting, like, videos now on my YouTube thing about, like, how technology is ruining your brain. And I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. Well, yeah. And I re-downloaded Instagram this weekend for a little bit because I need to brag about my new room. That's the only reason.
I love that, little table you got in the back there.
This bad boy, $70 on sweet. Facebook Marketplace.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think I manifested this room. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is like the room of my adolescent dreams, and somehow I have ended up in it.
Is the one wall a mirror?
Yeah, my whole wall is a closet, like, and it's like pretty deep too.
Oh,
and
nice.
like that whole wall is just mirrors.
Sweet.
My friend and I yesterday used it as, or my friend Taya.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taya came over yesterday, and we learnt the beginning part of the Swan Lake dance, and set it to Super Trooper by ABBA, because my room feels like a dance studio, so we were inspired.
I love that for you.
Thank you. It's good. It's been like, I feel like I'm living again. I have 2 roommates who I knew as friends and then moved in with them. And
became lovers.
Yeah. Honestly. I feel like I'm living life again. I've been around people. I've been doing things like, I don't know.
That's
I'm
awesome.
excited about things. Woo.
I think I'm starting to feel the same way, sort of. I start my new job soon, which I think is not to get excited about working, but I'll be working from home, which I think will take a lot of stress off of me. I'll be more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And I also just like working for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hate when someone's over my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been liking that. I got to see my family yesterday, which was nice.
Aww.
My grandparents, they're all vaxxed up.
Nice.
They're so funny. They've been here for like almost 50 years and act as though they don't speak English. But they'll like respond in Portuguese to what we're saying in English, or just like react to what we're saying, and I'm like, I fucking know. You guys are playing right now. But I've been doing a lot of Duolingo, trying to learn Portuguese. I'm really good at, like, I can read it pretty well and like understand it, but like, pronunciation is not my thing because I'm already bad at speaking English. So we'll see how that goes.
Nice.
But I want to try to learn at least one language. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And then maybe I'll just learn them all.
You know what? Once you learn your first, it's a lot easier to learn the rest.
Is that true?
It is. Your first tier language that you learn makes it a lot easier to learn more, especially if like you stick with the same kind of categories of languages. So I think Portuguese would fall into like the romantics. I'm not 100% sure though, like the French, so, yeah. Spanish, because I know Spanish and Portuguese are super similar.
Yeah, they're very similar.
So from there you could do like French, Spanish, Italian, you know, become multilingual. But
yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. That's a lot
I
of
think
pressure.
as soon as I start getting messages from that bird on Duolingo, I lose interest because I'm like, I feel like I'm being harassed.
Oh my god.
It doesn't feel like I'm doing this for me anymore. It feels like I'm doing it for you, you know?
Exactly. You're just a little too needy for my liking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Aside from that, though, I'm still watching a lot of movies and shows. However, because I recently, I think it might have been the last episode, or it was the one before, I was talking about how, or it was the one, like, well before. I don't remember.
One of them.
I've decided that I want to put some effort into getting into film, either writing or just, like, creating short films. Because if you guys couldn't tell, it's all I talk about. All I do is watch movies. I love movies. But I've been, like, writing a bunch and listening to podcasts of, like, some of my favorite directors, so...
Wow.
I wrote down some ideas. I just gotta get a camera.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna pop off.
You are gonna pop off. I believe in you. I'm really excited to see your art.
Me too. I'm excited to create it.
Yeah.
I was listening... Mark Duplass, he makes those movies, like, on Netflix, they're called Creep, like those horror movies. I think I've talked about them. He's made a shit ton of movies. Him and his brother Jay have, like, basically their own production company. Because they when they were trying to get movies like funded and stuff, they realized that they were just doing meetings but not actually getting, like, their ideas weren't getting accepted, so they're like, we want to make movies, not do meetings. So they just kind of started doing things on their own. But anyways, he started talking about, on the podcast I was listening to this morning, he was saying that he would do, like, one really long scene and then eventually did, like, a few really long scenes put together, and then one of his movies is just 8 long scenes put together, and it kind of took the pressure off trying to figure out what you're going to do in each scene. It was just, like, these long conversations that he kind of morphed into a movie.
Wow.
And I have a hard, like, I'll get ideas and, like cool ideas. I have some cool stuff going on here. But then I started thinking about what it takes to actually, like, write a movie. And I think that stresses me out, so I just don't even try. But it's like, I could write, like, a long scene and start there and then go into a short film eventually. And then, like, I think sometimes I just aim too high.
Yeah.
And it's okay to, like, start down there.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's really cool. It was really interesting listening to him, and it kind of got me motivated to put more effort into that, because I was just, like, not doing anything for a long while there because I was pretty depressed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
You know what? Virgo season. Perfect time to start some projects. Get some projects finished. I don't know. I love this time of year. Like, every year. It's something that, like, I don't know, the air starts to get colder and I get so, like, my first thought is always like, oh, I wish I was in school.
I've never thought that. Not once.
I don't actually wish for that, but I like the feeling like fall is more of a fresh start for me than spring is, you know?
Same, yeah.
Because I kind of always dread the summer. Like, I'm excited for the days to be longer and for it to be brighter outside, but I don't know. There's just something about summer that's, like, kind of dreadful to me.
Summer feels, well, like, first of all, I hate the heat. It annoys me, but there's something really lazy about summer, and it's because it's usually when you're taking a break from things. And I think I really dove into that this summer. It was just, like, sitting around doing nothing, but even though I'm not going back to school or anything. I think also starting this new job, it's like starting something new in September. But yeah, as soon as the air starts getting colder, I just feel like I get more creative and, like, actually motivated to do things. Yeah.
I'm, like, really inspired right now to just start stocking up on, like, different creative things that I can do in my apartment and from my home throughout the winter, because, I mean, I'm single. Hey guys, what? I'm still here. I'm still single. Now that I mention it in every episode.
You sounded like you were gonna cry there.
No, I'm kind of just laughing at myself.
You don't need anyone, though.
No. And I mean, I've consciously made this choice to be alone. So, I don't know. I have so much time to myself throughout the winter now, like, in my apartment. And of course I have roommates now and stuff that are part of my friend group, so I'll be hanging out with people more than I did last winter. But, like, I just love the amount of time that I have to myself where I can, like, work on hobbies and stuff in the winter, because it's so cold outside that I can be like, no, I'm not doing anything. Whereas in the summertime, I always feel guilty about, like, not doing stuff on, like, a weekend or something like that. But this time will be different, for sure.
Yeah, well, I think it's also just seeing other people out enjoying the weather and doing stuff that makes me feel bad for staying home, even though it's like, who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
I've been needle felting. I think I've shown you.
Yeah.
Maybe. I bought, like, a bunch of woolen stuff one day and then didn't touch it for, like, 3 months. But I just randomly, like, will make things. I want to make, like, a little leaf coaster out of it.
That's so cool.
It's nice because it's literally just stabbing wool with like a
Yeah.
little needle. So it like it's pretty mindless, but you get
Mhm.
to make something really cute out of it.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that because I'm a little old lady.
That's really fun. And it's something that you can like just sit and do in front of the TV too. I love tasks like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I've honestly just been reading. Like that's like my one outlet right now, and especially with trying to stay off my phone. Currently reading The Gay Science by Nietzsche.
I don't know that one.
I've owned it. It's apparently the first book in which he declared that God was dead or something like that. So I don't know. I have been curious about Nietzsche for a long time, and obviously like listening to podcasts and, you know, being in a couple of philosophy classes, I feel like I'm pretty familiar with his stance on things. And it's an interesting read. I think the only reason, like, because I've had it for such a long time, I picked it up out of curiosity because I know that I don't really like Nietzsche. Like, I already kind of know that, where I'm like, this dude's like incel vibes. Just kind of like, he's just so, I think most philosophers are like this. But they're like very like, they have a superiority complex about their ideas, like all of the time, where they're like, this is the only way to look at the world and I'm right, and anybody who like disagrees with me or views it a different way is like wrong and weak. Nietzsche's thing is like big, like weak and the feminine is bad and blah 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 and women are dumb. And Aristotle actually said, no, Aristotle or Socrates, I think it was Aristotle. Aristotle said that small women are never going to be beautiful and that tall women are actual. He literally has a section in this book called The Third Sex, and it's that small women are a third gender because they could never actually be a real woman because they're small. Which I'm like, what is small? Like in the 1800s, like what is a small woman? Because I feel like people were pretty short in Europe in the 1800s.
He wants like an 8 foot tall.
Oh yeah.
Big boobed. He wants to be like held and cradled.
Anime titty, mommy.
He's like if you
mommy
can't
figure.
pick me up, meh.
Yeah. What did I also read today? He said that women like being mothers because it gives them something to like rule over.
Oh
like,
my god. Okay, sorry,
so
continue.
women have children for the same reason that men make art. Yeah. But he also did say something interesting about, here, wait, actually I'll read the passage because like I kind of was like, okay, that's a little bit of truth, but like let's dive in on that a little bit more than he did.
Fuck with that.
Luckily, I've got past this part in this section that's about women because it was really tough to read. But, and the whole next part is literally just about art. Will and willingness. This is section 68 in book 2, by the way, if anybody wants to read along.
It's a book club.
Yeah. Someone took a youth to a sage and said, "Look, he is being corrupted by women." The sage shook his head and smiled. "It is men," said he, "that corrupt women, and all of the failings of women should be atoned by and improved in men. For it is a man who creates for himself the image of woman, and woman forms herself according to this image." Nietzsche basically was just like, this is what the patriarchy is. Boom. Tss. Which is, yes, but also, like, he clearly hates women, so, like...
I feel like I've just been cringing this entire episode.
Yeah. At me?
No, not at you. Men, robots.
Yeah.
I feel like I've had the same face.
Was that a stroke? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. Men who make robots.
That
Men who make philosophy. Men who have thoughts.
I shouted out, oh my god, because just that man having... anyways. I was talking to my friend Elena, and so we went to the same junior high. We like didn't know each other at the time. Mm-hmm. We had this band teacher, okay? He was a nutcase. Like, literally, like, threw desks at walls.
I've had
unhinged. He was just kooky.
Wait, he was a band teacher?
Yeah.
What was his name? Oh. And he was our music teacher, and he threw a chair at a kid and broke his clavicle. Anyways.
What? At a kid?
Yeah.
He got taken away from the wall.
Oh, yeah, no. He got taken away in a police car after that. And we never saw him again.
This teacher still teaches, so...
Oh. Okay, continue.
I don't know if you
Sorry.
should, though. Yeah. But Elena was telling me, because I was like, my memories of him were like, when I couldn't play the notes on my clarinet for like one of our midterms, he like just gave me a 60 because I was stressed out about it. And I was like, yeah, he was in that case, but he was like a nice guy.
Okay, yeah.
Nope. Elena was in his homeroom in his sex ed class, and he said to this group of, like, I don't know if it was 8th or 9th grade she was in. I don't know. He said to them, to the girls specifically, that men like it when you shave. Like, it's like a Western preference. And he's like, so you guys should probably do that. Huh?
And he's still teaching? Because he sounds like a little bit of a pedophile. I'm not going to lie to you.
He sounds a little unhinged in all areas.
Yeah.
Throwing things at walls.
Yeah.
But, like, who fucking says that?
To a group of 8th grade girls.
And it was, like, in passing, apparently. Like, he was just, like, teaching, like, what was in the textbook and then just, like, mentioned it. Like, pro tip, you want to get laid?
Oh, my God.
This is an I hate men episode. I hate when men think.
Yeah. No.
I hate when they express their thoughts. I hate when they exist. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
All jokes. All peace and love. Because I do love men. I mean, I said this last episode too. I think
just there's a good chunk of them that I'm not really a fan of, you know?
I think it's important to, proceed with caution in that area and to hold them to a higher standard than we previously have.
Yes.
However, we all make mistakes. However, there are some big boo-boos that nobody should be making, like telling a group of 8th grade girls that if they want to fuck guys, they have to shave. Because it's not true.
No, it's not true at all. Mm-mm. That's the thing. There are guys that care, and it's because they've watched too much porn.
Yeah.
Or they were just, everyone's been taught that, like, this is the way that, like, this should look or whatever. Most guys don't give a shit. They're like, naked girl.
Boobies.
Gimme.
Or vagina. In my face, please. Yeah. So this isn't a sex episode, so, like, sorry, there's no viewer discretion.
Yeah, we'll get back into this in a part 2, but...
Oh, I was just gonna give an anecdote about a time. This was when I was, like, really into just, like, casually hooking up still. Mm-hmm. I think it was, like, last fall. And I had matched with this guy on Tinder, like, a couple months prior, and then deleted my Tinder, and then we had matched again, and I was like, ooh, should I go on a date with this person? So I went on a date with no intention of sleeping with him. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I did not shave. And mind you, it had been a couple of weeks since I shaved my legs, my, like, everything. Yeah. But I, like, purposely did that, and I wore, like, my horse girl granny panties so that I would also be like, I don't want to have sex. Yeah. But then, you know, the evening progressed. We made dinner. We had dinner together. And then we were at his apartment alone. So I was like, kind of in the mood. So whatever. Fuck it. It was like a social. I have a lot of social experiments in my dating life, I feel. And like the other party is never aware of it.
Abby steps into the bathroom, takes out their phone. Hey guys, I'm doing a social experiment. Will this guy have sex with me?
I was like, what is this sexual experience gonna be like without me, you know, being shaved or whatever? And we, you know, laughed about my underwear and stuff, and then proceeded to have sex. I have never had such positive feedback about my body in my life, and about my vagina specifically. I was so shocked. I was like, maybe this is a secret.
This is the secret. Unlocked.
Maybe this is the key to life.
Don't shave.
Just don't shave. But
no,
yeah, it was very interesting.
I was younger, not like 18 and 19, I used to like, if I went like a day without shaving or something, I would like apologize for it.
I know.
And now I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I would literally be like,
you? No, I don't want to have sex. I haven't shaved in 2 days.
Yeah.
Like, huh? What?
Who cares? No one cares.
Nobody cares. No. And yeah, fucking do whatever you want with your body hair.
Yeah.
It's your body hair. It's literally yours. You can fucking grow it like a chia pet if you want.
Have you ever gotten a wax? Like gone to a...
One time, I got a Brazilian.
How was that?
Terrible. An awful experience. Plus, I still got, like, bumps. Like, I don't know. Like, because I went because I was like, oh, I don't want any bumps. Like, I'm going to, like, go have a weekend away with my sweetheart. So, like, I want to be, like, fully smooth. And I still got bumps. And I was still itchy and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So it was like not worth it, and I paid like too much money for it too. Like, I don't know.
Also, a stranger looking at my vagina is not really something I want to partake in.
That's true. Like the little cloth that they like put over, like the different areas. They like kind of like put it over your opening, your portal.
That's what I call mine. I've named my boobs Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, when?
Well, I used to call them Atticus and Finch.
Oh, that's
but
cute.
my boyfriend had a dog that died named Atticus, so I figured I'd go ahead and switch those names.
To be sensitive about those kinds of things, you know?
I've been trying to find, if anyone can make me a t-shirt, anyone out there. There's a t-shirt that I think Kumar wears in Harold and Kumar. Don't remember which movie, but it says, I love Bush, not the president. I want that shirt. I've been looking everywhere for it. Maybe on a sweater. I'll pay top dollar for it.
I want to get like, you could like get it in like a really nice t-shirt, and then just in like really small like Times New Roman, so that like people have to get really close to read it.
Comic Sans.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it tattooed on me, but really tiny.
Oh my god. It's like one of those single needle tattoos in like really like cursive font. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have to take a magnifying glass to it. Invisible ink.
Invisible ink.
Have you seen those tattoos?
No, not the invisible ink one.
I saw someone get a tattoo of a dagger on the side of their face, but it's like the invisible ink, so it's like under UV it shows up.
That's very cool.
It's pretty cool. Probably fucking painful though.
Probably not any more painful than
a
regular tattoo, right?
I'm just thinking about getting a tattoo in your face. I feel like hurt a lot.
That is
true. Wait to get
I wonder if
tattoos.
it would hurt more than. Oh my god, same.
Like,
I keep looking at my elbow. I don't know what to put on my elbow. If anybody has any ideas for elbow tattoos that's not the spiderweb, because I was going to get that, but then was told that has ties to white supremacy a very long time ago.
Yeah.
So lots of people are still getting it. I just personally won't, because I already have the okay hands on the back of my arm, which also apparently is a symbol of white supremacy. So
is there something you need to tell me, Abigail?
just really, I am not a skinhead, I promise. I can't double down on that.
Fair. I think I want to like work on my arm because I hate the gaps. I just want to start filling them, but I also want to spend a lot of money on a cowboy on my leg.
Do it.
On my thigh. Just big cowboy on a horse.
I think that's a great idea. How much money are you willing to spend on that?
The most money I spent on a tattoo was like almost my rent. Like pretty close to my rent, but it was because it was a cover up, like this one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Was it the cover up of the tree?
Yeah. Which I don't mind spending extra if I know that I'm going to spend extra. You know, yeah. Like this one took a lot longer than we both thought it would take because it was a cover up. But like if I know that I have to set a certain amount of money aside, I don't really have a limit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
We should go get tattoos together while I'm back in Edmonton or something.
Hell yes. Is it end of this month or?
Yeah, I leave on the 28th of September.
We gotta figure out a plan now.
Yeah.
What should we get?
We just get the Lonelycast tramp stamps.
Yes. I kind of like tramp stamps. I don't know why they're trashy.
I know. I like the ones
fun.
in the front. I don't think they're tramp stamps, but like on your stomach, like right below your belly button, but like also just like above your vagina hair.
I don't think I've really seen those other than the one that says Boner Garage.
People are getting like more of them now, and like, I kind of want
flowery,
to.
kind of similar to like what you get on like the back.
Kind of. I want to say more tribal, except it's not actually tribal. It's just more like, it's kind of like a Y2K like edgy type tattoo. I feel I've seen a lot of, but like I would be down to get like a chain or something like that, like a broken chain.
Do not enter.
Do not enter. No, it will be broken because my hymen is broken. I do hate myself. It's fine. No one has to criticize me.
I would get one like on the side. I don't think I'd get one right above.
Yeah. I do want to get my stomach tattooed eventually.
I know a girl who has like a big like raccoon on her stomach and I love it.
Ooh.
It seems so painful, but I think it's sick.
Well, I feel like the skin there is just super sensitive. My foot is asleep. Oof.
Do you ever sit on the toilet for so long that like your foot falls asleep?
Yeah, that literally happens to me almost every day.
Yeah.
I think I have bad circulation, or I just sit on the toilet for too long.
I was trying to think of a funny, back to toilet talk.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a funny way to word it, but because I tried tweeting it and it just didn't work. I tweet and delete a lot.
Tweet and delete.
That's my thing. But I feel, in the middle of the night, like 3 or 4 in the morning, you like go to the bathroom and you're like half asleep. You're gonna get back into bed. Like you might not even turn on the light. Mm-hmm. I feel like that state is where all BuzzFeed writers create their content. All the articles, all the quizzes. I feel like that is the state that they're in.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
What BuzzFeed quiz made you think this? All of them?
All of them.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
Answer these super personal questions about yourself and we'll tell you what kind of sliced bread you are.
I'm going to pull us up a BuzzFeed quiz to close out this episode.
Nice. Oh, sweet. I talk shit, but I have the BuzzFeed app because sometimes when I can't fall asleep, I do quizzes.
No, that's fine. I have Quora for that exact reason.
Nice.
And it's just so that I can read like really unhinged people ask really unhinged questions and really unhinged people give answers to those unhinged questions. Let's do... I'm just going to scroll down this page and like select a random one.
What?
All right. I see what you mean. Use your horse girl instincts and we'll tell you what kind of sandwich you are.
Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Pick some horses, nothing weird, and we'll let you know what sandwich you're most like. Which horse would you rather relax with on vacation, Brittany? This white stallion, or this unassuming prince? I'll just show you on the...
Relax with on vacation. I like the way the white stallion is posed.
All right. Who would you rather take to the Olympics? This stunner or this gentleman?
The gentleman.
All right. This stunner or this gentleman? Which Disney horse do you prefer? The free-spirited Pegasus from Hercules or Sassy Maximus from Tangled?
Maximus,
yeah,
for sure.
Definitely. Finally, which horse would you ride into the sunset? This unique steed, this large boy.
Large boy.
Large boy.
You look so handsome.
Oh, finally pick one more horse.
I like the bottom left, whatever the fuck's going on there.
That looks like a rabbit for some reason. Oh, wait. The snowy one or the purple one?
The bottom left? Is it a snout? What is that?
I don't know. Oh, ooh, okay. Your sandwich is the Monte Cristo.
Why?
You're the perfect combination of sweet and savory. People may be intimidated by you at first, but you'll quickly win them over with your charm. I think that that's correct.
I don't know if that is very accurate.
That looks like a yummy-ass sandwich, though.
Wait, find one that's like, we'll tell you your age with 98% accuracy. Because they always get it wrong. Or it's like your horoscope.
Zodiac.
I'm sweating. Hey, did I show you guys my shirt? Check out my shirt. I'm not even going to describe it for the listeners. You're going to have to come find it.
Yep. It's a beautiful shirt. Okay, this one is, can we actually guess your zodiac sign based on your song preferences? Should I do this one?
Yes.
All right. Because I like music and also astrology. This is perfect. Choose a popular song. Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. Butter by BTS. Positions by Ariana Grande. Cardigan by Taylor Swift. Peaches by Justin Bieber. Stressed Out by 21 Pilots.
It's a lot of songs.
I'm going to pick the Cardigan by Taylor Swift. Choose another popular song. Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa. Adore You by Harry Styles. Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. Circles by Post Malone. WAP by Cardi B featuring Megan Thee Stallion. Sucker by the Jonas Brothers. I really like Circles, but I have to go with Harry Styles on this one. Oh my god.
I love that song.
Why are there so many fucking songs? Choose another song. Deja Vu by Olivia Rodrigo. Why by Sabrina Carpenter. Maniac by Conan Gray. Royals by Lorde. Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Let You Down by NF. I'm going to have to pick Royals by Lorde.
What a random selection of songs.
I haven't heard half of these, I'm not going to lie. Choose another. Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. You Broke Me First by Tate McRae. She's that girl from Calgary that was on not Dancing with the Stars, So You Think You Can Dance Kids.
What?
Yeah, I loved So You Think You Can Dance. I was a huge fan growing up and like literally watched it all the way into adulthood. And then they came out with So You Think You Can Dance Kids. And Tate McRae was the only Canadian on the show, and she's from Calgary. Fun fact.
I did not know that.
Dynamite by BTS. Stay by the Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber. Don't Go Yet by Camila Cabello. Summer of Love by Shawn Mendes featuring Taney. Well, the only song out of all of these that I've heard is Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, so I guess I'll go with that one.
Why are they only doing fucking like Taylor Swift and BTS and Justin Bieber songs?
I don't know. I wonder
There
if
are
it's
other
gonna guess
songs.
my. There are other songs. Last song. What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction. Ride by 21 Pilots. Super Lonely by Benet featuring Gus Dapperton. Kiss Me More by Doja Cat featuring SZA. You're gonna make me choose between Kiss Me More and Super Lonely?
Is this fun for you guys?
I hope so. I really hope you're learning about me in this. What's more relevant to me right now? Kiss Me More.
What'd they say you were?
I'm an air sign. I'm an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, right? Let us know if we guessed correctly. You did not. In fact, I have absolutely no air in my personal planets. So fuck off, BuzzFeed.
She's never breathed once.
I've never. The song
I've,
is
like,
called
never seen them breathe.
No Air by Jordan Sparks for a reason.
I saw, I don't know, it looked like it was a podcast, but it was like a clip from it on TikTok. And it was these guys talking, they're like taking a quiz. And the question was like, what's the, what element does like Fe stand for or something like that? They're just like one of the elements from the periodic table. And the guy goes, fire, like, he's like, I don't know, I'm thinking earth, wind.
Earth, wind, and fire. It's iron, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Abby had to
smart.
flex on us.
I was in sciences for a single year of my university career. So
When I was in junior high, my friends and I used to make words out of the periodic table. We thought it was the funniest thing in the world. It wasn't.
it would.
We were really annoying.
We were all annoying in junior high. Like,
Yeah.
supremely annoying. I was one of those junior hires that like went to youth group every Wednesday. You know the kind of
Same.
shenanigans? Yeah.
My sister like volunteered there with her friends for a while, so shenanigans ensued.
Oh yeah.
But like, what did I go for other than having their snacks? It was like an after-school
Yeah.
snack, and then I got to fuck around with my friends.
Yeah. I liked the organized games. And also
Did you
like
play
I
like
always
the
had
fruit
crushes.
salad one?
Yes.
You'd
Yes.
stand in a circle, you'd be assigned a fruit, and then
Yeah.
you'd run to another spot if they called your fruit, or if
Yeah.
they'd yelled fruit salad, you just all ran at each other. Kids got hurt.
Oh yeah, it was a very violent game.
That's what we were doing in the church basement, is just running into each other.
Yeah.
And then we'd watch VeggieTales sometimes.
Yeah. That was always fun. I was always on the worship team, which, by the way, our next episode is going to be about religion and spirituality. Little teaser.
Little warning.
Little, yeah, pre-warning as well.
Abby's gonna pop off.
I might just. But I also, like, I don't know, from the time that we, like, picked it as a topic, I was very fired up about it and in the moment, and now I'm, like, more tempered about it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to fly off the handle and say things that I don't mean.
Yeah, I already made like notes about, which I never do. I made notes about what I want to talk about because it is, although it's not something that's super personal and important to me, it is for a lot of other people. So
Yeah.
I want to share my opinion without being an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll get into all of that next episode. Because we have to tie it up. If you're watching, you
Yeah.
can tell how dark it's gotten in my room.
Yeah, we just wanted to pop in and say hello because it's been a while.
We're still alive, kind
Yeah.
of.
Surviving.
For sure. But yeah, thank you for listening. If you got this far, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
And
It
shout
was
out.
kind of random.
Yeah. Yeah. But it felt good. It feels good to just do this and put something out there again. So, yeah. Thank you to Mal for doing our cover art, and thank you to Doug Hoyer for creating our intro and outro song. We will catch you guys the next time we upload, which hopefully will be sooner than later.
Oh, also, thank you to Breaking the Cycle podcast, constantly sharing our podcast and being super supportive. And we very much appreciate you.
Yes.
And
yes.
yeah, we will see you guys when we decide to record next.
Yeah.
You'll get most of your updates from Twitter. That's what I'm on the most. So keep an eye on there.
I don't exist anymore on the interwebs, unless it's to brag about my life. Which...
They removed themselves from the internet. Like, they hacked in.
I deleted
They don't exist.
All traces, actually.
Aside from this podcast, gone.
Exactly.
Wiped.
Outside of this podcast, I don't exist. I hope that everybody realizes that. I actually am AI specifically designed to just do this and nothing else.
I actually created Abby in a lab. So
Brittany actually is Elon Musk.
I rip off my face.
Oh,
okay.
No.
Well, we will see you guys next time.
Bye.